Hey guys, JawsTheSharkNews here, and today we're going to be doing yet another news video. And yeah, for today's video, we will be going over the recent listings and figure and subsequent figure reveals for like late 2026, early 2027 Transformers figures. So yeah, let's delve right into that. Starting off here, there were some listings the other day of an extra wave, or a wave 5, or I don't know if it would be wave 5, because Age of the Primes has gone on since last year, so it'd probably be more like wave 9, if anything, but either way, it's an extra wave of Age of the Primes that spills right into the beginning of 2027. I know we're already getting to that point. But yeah, and this is pretty typical for a Generations line that's about to come to an end, because, you know, the War for Cybertron trilogy spilled into early 2022, and Legacy spilled into early 2025, so, yeah, so it's not too shocking, honestly, but, yeah, so there's a lot of, like, these weird, either obscure characters or random variants of familiar characters. So yeah, let's go through them all. So starting off, we have Deluxe G2 Wild Rider, which you could probably guess what that's supposed to be, because they've been doing G2 Stunticons, you know, just with the Legacy molds. So that's pretty neat. Don't really care too much about that one, because I don't really care about the G1 or G2 Redecos, but next we have Deluxe Skyguard. So I did, before I started the video, I was like, who is this? So I decided to just go on like TFWiki and or not TFWiki, but I was like Googling and just seeing who this was, and from what I found, Skyguard is supposed to be a redeco of an aerial bot, and his original name before they lost the trademark was Skyfall, like the Bond movie, pretty much. But I'm guessing for trademark reasons they couldn't use Skyfall, so they used Skyguard instead. So that's kind of interesting. Next is Deluxe Breakaway, and Breakaway is Getaway. I think this one I used TFWiki for. He was who was he supposed to be? Okay, he was a Power Master back in like the later G1 years, but he was called Getaway. But just like with Skyfall, the trademark was lost, and he is Breakaway now. Although apparently there was a Getaway figure, or a Breakaway figure back in Titan's Return, which brings back memories. Like at first I'm like, who is Breakaway? And now I'm like, oh yeah, that guy. I never owned the figure, but I definitely had that mold. It was the, which one is it? Or, I don't think it does reuse. It kind of looks like, Chrome Dome a little bit, but I don't think he uses that mold. I don't know, but, yeah, so anyways, next up we have Deluxe Alpha Bravo, who, if I look up on TFWiki, see, that's how you know I have no idea who these are if I have to go on TFWiki for these, but okay, so he is an aerial bot from G1, but technically not G1, he's like in the G1 continuity, but it appears he originated in the IDW comics, and in Combiner Wars 2 there was a figure for him, but yeah, not too familiar with this character, but it's just basically an aerial bot, but with orange colors, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, there's that. And I think looks like he's a helicopter. Yeah, he's a helicopter. So that's cool. Next up, this one I'm familiar with is Voyager Cybershark. So, I'm not sure if it's going to be the Beast Wars Cybershark, which was like I think I did a review on it several years ago, when it was reissued, like the original toy. I'm not sure if it's going to be that, or if it's going to be the RAD 2001 version, which was the Skybite, but in like green, like lime green and silver, like those colors. I don't know which one's going to be, but either way, I'm pumped for it because you know me, I love my sharks and I love my Transformers, so having them in one is always a pleasure. So, yeah. And then next up we have Voyager Guzzle. Now this one, I'm going to have to do another little search. Guzzle is... Who is this Guzzle? Oh, come on. Clicking all kinds of stuff, but what I'm looking for. Okay, so it is Trailbreaker? Wait, what? No, this can't be right. Okay, there's a Sparkabot from G1. I wonder if this is it. Yeah, this might be it. Okay, because when I was looking on the TF Wiki, it gives like different guzzles, like different kinds of guzzles, and it says the preliminary name of Trailbreaker. I'm like, wait, what? That can't be right. It could be the Sparkabot, but then there's also the type of Decepticon Spark Dash drone from Super God Master Force. Yeah, it's probably one of those two. Who knows? But yeah. Anyways, the next up we have Leader New Prime. I have no idea who New Prime is going to be. Is he a variant of Optimus Prime, or is he just a new Prime that's like that they created for this line? I have no idea. Like I really don't know. But the last one, I'm pretty confident in what it is, and this is Leader MW Starscream. And what does MW stand for, you may ask? Well, using my better judgment, it's most likely Machine Wars Starscream. So, yeah, they're finally doing a figure of that. So, that's pretty cool. I know there's a lot of fellow fans out there that love Machine Wars. I myself am not too familiar with it, but I think I've seen some of the designs and they look pretty cool, so I might pick that one up. But yeah, so that is it for the Age of the Prime listings, but there's just a couple more we got left. And those listings, you may ask, are the 2027 Walmart Retro Bug Bite and Exhaust. So, yeah, it looks like we're getting those two again. So what my guess is that these are going to be reissues of those Generation Selects figures from like 2020 or whenever. Especially with Exhaust, because you know that's the Wheeljack mold, and at the moment that's still the Earthrise Wheeljack is still the definitive Wheeljack, G1 Wheeljack, at least for Hasbro, because you know they've still been reissuing it and all. But as for Bug Bite, I'm not really too sure. I'm not sure if they're still going to use the Earthrise Cliffjumper mold, or if they're going to use the 86 Bumblebee mold. I don't know. It depends. But either way, it's still nice to see these finally make it to mass retail, you know, especially since they were just exclusives before. So, yeah, pretty cool. So they're both going to be deluxe figures, which has been the norm for all these retro figures. But, yeah, not too much else to say. They come out next year, and they'll be exclusive to Walmart in the United States, at the very least. I'm not sure about other countries, but yeah, so there's that. But if you guys thought that was the juicy stuff that I just showed off, you are wrong. I mean, it kind of is, but you know, it's just words, it's just description, and not even description. It's just, you know, toy line, size class, figure. That's it. But what I'm about to show you now is actual like pictures and stuff like that's coming out real soon. So yeah, so let's start off. So just a couple of hours ago, Hasbro revealed the brand new Age of the Primes Commander Class Armada Jetfire. So yeah, here it is. I'm sure a lot of Armada fans, the Unicron Trilogy fans, have been waiting for this one for a very long time. I'm only mildly into the Unicron trilogy. I've only seen a little bit, so I mean, I'm not like super excited for this or anything. But I think it looks cool. I think I'll still get it, just because I love what Hasbro's been doing with the Armada stuff for the last few years. But yeah, so here it is, and yeah, let's go through it. So yeah, you can see here Jetfire in his big beefy old robot mode. And there he is in his shuttle mode, and then he's got a whole bunch of mini-cons, so I think just 3. But still, pretty nice. It's still cool to get more mini-cons, because that's what Hasbro's been lacking on a bit with these newer Armada figures, including mini-cons. So I'm glad that they still did here for Jetfire. And, yeah, and then here's the box. I think, are those actual photos? Yeah, I think, yeah, those look like it, like not like renders or anything. So there's the front of the box, and that's really cool art. Like, they gotta make, like, I think they did this for the War for Cybertron trilogy when it ended, but they have to make a book filled with, like, art from, I don't know if they did for Legacy yet, but they should do it. They definitely should do it if they haven't already. And then when Age of the Primes ends, they gotta do a book for Age of the Primes, because, man, this art just goes hard. And, here's the back right here, and yeah, so I can imagine, given the current prices for these Commander figures, I think they're like $100 now, which is a shame. I remember when they first introduced them, they were like $80, then they were $90, now they're the full 3 figures, so that sucks. There's no pre-order yet, so it's not certain how much he's going to cost, but as far as I know, the current 2026 Commander prices are like $100, so yeah, you may have to pay a little bit more for this Commander compared to previous ones, but given all he's got, I'm sure it'll somewhat be worth it. So yeah, but there's even more right on the way. And now for the really, really big news, which, I mean, okay, Jetfire is part of it, but especially if you're a movie fan, there is a lot in store right here. I mean, not a whole lot, but still, it's a whole wave of stuff, so you gotta get yourselves pumped. So, yeah, so we got reveals of the next wave of Studio Series figures. So, yeah, let's start off. So, here we have Thundercracker, and he appears to be a retool of the Starscream. He's got a new head. He's got, I'm trying to think. I think the weapons are new. Obviously, the color scheme is different. I'm not sure what else has changed, but yeah, there he is. Now, I'm pretty sure there were leaked photos before by third-party collectors, and everything. But yeah, there's the jet mode, and there's the roll-up mode, and yeah, honestly, like, when I saw those first ones, I'm like, yeah, whatever. But seeing this, I'm like, okay, I might pick this up, especially if they do, like, I want to see them do the whole high guard from the Transformers 1. That'd be pretty cool. And from some of the other reveals that we got for today, it seems like they're getting closer to that, because we got technically Megatron's the high guard, part of the high guard. Technically he's not. He just kind of joined. By the time he joined, they became the Decepticons. I mean, under his declaration, but yeah. But we got Starscream. Now we got Thundercracker, and there's one more on the way here. But first, let's just get through the rest of these. These are really cool promo shots they gave. So yeah, definite buy for me. I mean, look how many little options you got. That's pretty neat. Okay, stop with the Thundercracker. Stop with the Thundercracker glaze, and let's move on. Okay, geez, how many? All right, now moving on. Here we have the Transformers 1 Deluxe. I think this is a Deluxe. Let me just make sure. Yes, it's a Deluxe. So here we have Deluxe Transformers 1 Soundwave, and oh my god, this this looks superior, pun intended, because it sounds so corny, but it really does. Oh my god, this looks so good. You know, the other day I saw the Blackies, Soundwave and Shockwave at Walmart. I've been seeing them. I was thinking, okay, I mean, these are model kits, so it's kind of a different situation, but do I want to get this now or wait till there's a Studio Series one? And luckily I did wait, because now, well, there will be a Studio Series one. I mean, probably not till like the fall, I'm guessing, but or the summer maybe, I don't know. But oh my god, that robot mode looks so good. And there's the alt mode. It's very similar to the Bumblebee movie alt mode, but for what it's supposed to be, I mean, I guess it's fine. I don't know. I don't really care. The robot mode looks so good though, especially with the chest paint and details. It's good. I wonder, can you open the chest? I don't remember having. Okay, it doesn't look like. Or can you? I don't know. I don't see like a button or anything, but it kind of. I see like a hinge. I wonder, does that open? Yeah, I don't know. There's definitely. I mean, it doesn't look like there's any room for cassettes to go inside, so. You know, which makes sense, because I don't recall Soundwave even having his cassettes in Transformers 1, so it's kind of like, whatever. So there's that. Next up we have Leader Class Rise of the Beast Scourge. And this one is kind of a disappointment for me, and I'll explain why. So before you say, oh, Jaws, this figure's like 3 years old, didn't you already review it? Yes, I did. Yes, I have it. Yes, it's an old figure, but the reason I'm disappointed is because when it was listed, we weren't sure if it was either going to be a package refresh, which it ultimately was, or if it was going to be like a new take on it, like kind of like what they did last year with the Bumblebee movie, Bumblebee, the Volkswagen Beetle one. Because, you know, like after that figure basically just paved the way for Hasbro to do more like redos of like their older figures. So I was kind of hoping that they would do the same with Scourge, because you know, as you could tell, the Scourge is based off of his concept art, like before the final movie. Like even the artwork, as you can see in the box, like he has like the updated face. Which I'm trying to remember if I think the original box had the updated one. So it kind of sucks just to see the same one, like, you know, the same figure. I mean, granted, it's a pretty good figure. It's a pretty solid figure, and you know, I'm glad that people are getting a second chance at it. But I just wish that instead they would have went back and like changed some things. You know, like his shoulders, his head. I think his chest is a bit different too. And I also noticed that he slightly mistransformed him, because like the little bottom of his truck is still sticking up, if you can see, which of course he can fold down. So yeah, so even for an old figure, Hasbro still couldn't do it right with the promo shots, but whatever. Truck mode, obviously there's no concept art, like they made it on the spot, so the truck mode still looks great. I think it's like probably like 98% accurate. There might be some areas where it's not, but I mean the truck mode's perfect basically. But the robot mode would have been fine if they kept this design for the movie, which they didn't. So kind of sucks, kind of disappointing. But next up, this is probably the one I was most highly anticipated for, and that is the Age of Extinction Voyager class Optimus Prime. Well, this is Optimus Prime, but specifically, this is the Evasion mode Optimus Prime, or the Optimus as he appeared at the beginning of Age of Extinction, or at least when Cade Yeager found him. And yeah, the reason I've been really highly anticipated for this one is because, I mean, we got some pretty good ones back in 2014, but I never got around to getting it, because that was kind of like that period where I wasn't into Transformers as much, or at least hardly into it. Like, I knew the movie was coming out, but I didn't really bat an eye too much to it. So I never got the American release, which had the standard colors. And I think there's one in Japan where he was like all gray. But this one seems to balance that out. So he still has his classic colors like he did in the movie, but it's all like that sort of washed, faded look, which, is perfect. That's exactly how, he looked in the film. And yeah, I think I saw some comments on this saying like he looked disappointing. Honestly, in my opinion, I think he looks pretty good. I mean, especially like he's got the actual gun he had in the movie. Like I think it was the original toy from 2014 had Megatron's gun from Dark of the Moon for some reason, even though he didn't have that in the movie. But this one, he actually has the gun he had, so yeah, so I think that's cool. The truck mode is probably the better of the two modes, because I mean, like the roll mode looks really good too, but you got that little paneling in the back, which I kind of expected. I mean, it doesn't seem to be too far of a cry from that original mold. I'm not sure if it's, again, as someone who doesn't own that mold, I'm not too familiar with it. Like, I'm not sure if this is like a slight retool of that one, or if this is a whole new mold. But I kind of figured it still looks something kind of like this, so I'm fine as long as they add a little more detail, which it looks like they have, and gave him the right tone of red and blue. I'm fine with it, but the truck mode especially, like I said before, it looks good because I mean, it just looks perfect. You got like the flame decals he still had, and you got the little scrape paint and all that, the denting. It's perfect. So yeah. So here's robot mode up close. And I just love the way this looks. I'm definitely gonna get this one on day one, and yeah. And then there he's in the box. Man, that is he kind of doing like a boxing pose? Kind of looks like that. Like if you look at his fists, I mean, I can't tell if that's his fist on the right side. Like that's definitely on the left. I can't tell if that. He kind of looks like that. Yeah, he's got that "I want to kill you" sort of pose. I think that looks awesome, honestly. And then there's the back of the box, and yeah. So there you go. There is Optimus Prime. And continuing on with Age of Extinction, which I'm glad because we don't really have a lot from that movie or The Last Night, is Deluxe Bumblebee. So finally, they have tackled the updated Camaro design from the film, which is, I'm going to admit, I mean, a lot of people probably agree, this has got to be the worst design Bumblebee has had in, like, all the movies, because, I mean, it just, I don't know, the car mode looks fine, even then, it just doesn't look as good, like, that one stripe, yeah, I don't know, and then, but the rollout mode, it just looked, it didn't look like it turned into a car. I mean, that was the same issue with, like, the new Optimus design. But, I mean, at least the new Optimus design looked kind of cool. Like, the Bumblebee design looked like they were trying too hard, but, it just kind of flops. But yeah, so here's the car. And I'd say it looks really good. It's definitely spot on. And there's the robot mode. And I was mentioning, just so no one takes it out of context, I was hanging on the design of the character, but for the figure, it looks okay. Like I'm just going off of an accuracy standpoint. The legs definitely do look a bit kibbly, and the back a little bit too. But I definitely will say it does look better than that original one from 2014. Which I expected, but will I pick this up? Of course I will, But I don't expect it to be the greatest figure of this wave, so it's probably, honestly, out of the 5 that we saw here, it's probably the weakest one, because, Soundwave and Evasion Mode Optimus look so good. Scourge, I know, is a good figure, so I mean, I don't really have much to say there. And then Thundercracker just looks like a pretty good figure. Bumblebee looks decent, I'll just say that. But the detailing and sculpting, though, look nice, so I'll give it that. So yeah, that is it for all the news right here, and I'm glad to see we're getting more of the live action movie stuff, even if like I mean, only 3/5 of it is movie stuff, and one of them's just a reissue. But it's still cool, you know. Baby steps. We're getting back to more of the live action stuff, and even the Transformers 1 stuff looks pretty dang good. So I'm pretty hyped. I don't care what anyone says. I'm still gonna be there. I'm still gonna buy it. Don't call me a Hasbro Glazer. It's just these just look good. So, but yeah, that is pretty much it for this news video. So, yeah, so make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, share for more, and comment down below what you guys think of all these reveals. Which one is looking to be your favorite so far? And what about the listings? Who are you most excited to see revealed someday? Just comment down below. So, yeah, so anyways, guys, as always, till all are one.